What's up guys, IFBB Pro Jeremy Dutra, EVL sponsored athlete, here for the best damn arm workout. If you've seen my other videos on Bodybuilding.com, you know how I like to train. It's by feel. Today we're gonna get a great pump, we're gonna warm up, we're gonna hit about 4 exercises, superset it back together, biceps, triceps. It's all about feeling. We start light, we work our way up into a heavy weight. Once we find that heavy weight, that's when we do 3-4 sets there. This is how you get the best damn workout. The way I'm gonna start today is warm up with a band. Really right here what I'm doing is just trying to force blood into that muscle. You'll see I'll squeeze on top. I'm not gonna be sweating doing this. What I'm doing is I'm just really trying to contract that muscle so then it's time to work that my muscle connection is there. Going overhead, really just trying to squeeze this muscle out, flexing my tricep as hard as I can. The pump should be there to start the workout. You don't get the pump in the workout. You start with the pump and you increase the pump as you work out. Right there, small pump, right? I can feel myself. Small sweat starting, so we're gonna get right into the workout. First superset is gonna be alternating dumbbell curls and a tricep extension with a V-bar. My philosophy is start light, we're gonna build up to a working weight, hit that working weight for a set or two, and then drop it down. Let's grab these dumbbells, something pretty light here, nothing too crazy. Again, this is like an extension of my warm-up. This is not a working set yet. So we're gonna use this cable here, and just with the band and that's those few curls I did, the pump's already coming on. I'm gonna lock my elbows in place and just extend and squeeze. This is really light. It's really just putting blood into that muscle. Get me warmed up, telling the central nervous system it's time to work. You don't wanna just blast it when you walk in the gym. You don't wanna go to your heaviest weight right away. You wanna work up to it. Avoiding injury. Warm-ups will help you avoid injury. Okay, I'm not yet counting reps. I'm gonna start counting reps when I get to my working set. But I'm not following a plan. I don't have something on my phone written down. I don't have a notebook with me. All I have is what I feel. If I can do doubles here, bam. Bam, if I can keep my good form, then we're good. You may want to jump ahead, say, man, that's light, I just want to get the work done. But trust me, this is getting done. This is helping the whole workout, starting slow. Intensity comes up till you get that peak intensity, and then it starts to come down towards the end of the workout. You'll see now I'm not actually rotating. Keep my palms up the whole time. What this does, it does not give my biceps a break. Even when they're down here, they're fully stretched and they're still under tension. Once I release the tension here, the bicep's not doing any more work. So I keep my palm up, keep the tension, keep the blood rushing into that bicep. We're gonna call this the first working set. Seems to be the right weight here. I always wear a pump cover. It's not so that I can make this big reveal. It's me mentally. When I start feeling my shirt getting tighter and tighter, I know that my warm-up did the job. Now we jumped up all the way to 100 pounds. I'm gonna hit this same way we were. So hips back a little bit so I can press straight down and squeeze my triceps, always controlling as you're lowering the weight. A couple partials to finish that off. So we're gonna call that my first working set. This can actually probably bump up. He's gonna do the whole stack. That's 150. We're gonna grind these out. Give the biceps a break a little bit. Squeeze that. That was a good set. I was recalibrating. I was about to give up. Stopped, caught my breath. I got 2 more reps. This is usually the point where I take my hat off, take the pump cover off, and we're gonna do 1 more set. 50 pounds, here we go. You'll notice, even when my form starts to suffer, I still control the weight back down. Right, the contraction is important, but it's more important that you control the eccentric contraction. Here we go. Right now, I hold it, I recalibrate. Tell myself, come on, you got this. Partials, partials, partials. I'm gonna do now a different grip for my biceps. So I did biceps with a dumbbell. So now I'm gonna do biceps with a cable in a straight bar. With a straight bar, I'm gonna have to supinate my grip all the way. The more open your hand is, the more you're pressing with that outside part of your hand, the thicker your bicep's gonna become. As I rotate out, I'm trying to get that peak, but I'm really working on the thickness of my arm. Something like this. The reason why I choose to do cables is because that tension is always there. I'm gonna stand back here so the bar is pulling me away. And I keep my elbows out in front like a preacher curl, and I curl here. We're gonna superset this with a lying down tricep extensions with dumbbells. And I curl. Lower and slowly. Just aiming here to kind of see where I'm gonna start. This weight seems pretty light, so nothing less than 12 reps. You see, I do a little pause on top to make sure I'm fully contracted. From right overhead, I push my dumbbells out here. Then I bend my elbow all the way down. And when I extend, I'm pushing out and away from me, not keeping the weight over my head. This keeps tension on my triceps. Right here I have tension, here I'm relaxed. It's definitely an exercise you want to warm up for before you go into it. Just save your elbow. Elbow health is huge in bodybuilding. So that was a good weight. Don't think I'm gonna go up from there, especially with two hands. So we're good to go. Right into the triceps. This is how you should feel. If you notice that you're doing your workout, you're able to talk to your buddy, be on your phone, have a conversation with somebody, your intensity is not there. You need to jack your intensity up if you want to break past plateaus. Welcome the pain. Yeah, it's gonna make you better. I'm trying to get better. Recalibrate. I feel like balloons, especially my biceps. And just tight, right? My man Arnold talks about it all the time. that tightness, the pump, should feel like the muscles pushing against the skin. The skin should be super tight. And it feels almost hard to flex. Recalibrate. Come on. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. That's where you want to get. We're gonna rack these dumbbells and we're gonna move on. That's a cute looking bar. I think I'll take it for a ride. So this is gonna force my hands to pronate to be neutral here so I can hit a hammer curl. Then also I'm gonna lay on that bench and I'm gonna do a close grip bench press and just hit my triceps. Same thing as I did with the cables. I'm gonna move my elbow slightly forward. And then I'm gonna go. This is a good weight. From that, take a seat, laying back, you see as my arm comes down, once it gets to 90 degrees by my body, the weight's still loaded on the tricep, and you extend. If you let this come all the way past that first motion, it's gonna come from your chest. So you need to keep tension on your triceps by only coming down to 90 degrees and then squeezing the tricep up. Okay, so you can just look at my biceps, right? As I come from here and I switch my grip, you see how it elongates. It goes from here down to here. So really working on the longer head of your bicep. And then for your tricep, just keep it neutral. Nine degrees, squeeze. 90 degrees. Trying to eliminate the chest as much as you can out of this motion. All I'm thinking about is extend my elbow. Whew. Nothing less than 10. Recalibrate real quick. When you want to put the weight down, think again. Squeeze. Right here is where I want to quit. I don't, but I'm not going to. I'm going to recalibrate. Oh, these burn a lot. Holy shit. This ain't nobody's job to put your stuff away. If you're strong enough to pick it up, you're strong enough to put it down. This is gonna be a preacher curl and a dip. We're gonna hit this right here and look at right next to it. Look at this, it's already perfectly set up. So on the dip, these handles go in and out, right? Wider for your chest, more narrow for your triceps. For biceps, most of the time, you sit down on this machine, you're gonna use both arms at the same time, and you're gonna curl. I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. I'm gonna do isolateral. So I'm gonna turn my whole body to the side and focus on one arm at a time. And open up my chest all the way and be able to stretch this bicep all the way to the bottom and contract it all the way to the top here. One at a time, nothing less than 10 here. Put my finger here just to guide my brain. Where are you thinking? You're going right to that bicep, squeeze on top. And then I'll switch sides. You see, I keep my palm open. The reason why I'm doing that is I'm taking my forearm out of the equation. You see my forearm's not flexed here. If I grab this, my forearm's flexed. That means it's taking some of the brunt of this weight. I keep this open, soft. The pump is getting real. Like I can feel my triceps, you can see my arms kind of sitting at almost an angle because they're kind of just too pumped to just relax. So here, going to these triceps, make sure I move my handles in. Shoulders down, elbows come backwards, keeping the shoulders down. Pushing through your palms, squeeze the triceps. So right now I was messing with 40 pounds. We're gonna bump that up to a 50. And we're gonna do the same thing. Recover on the eccentric. So it's a self spot. So I'm helping my bicep get the weight up, releasing it as it goes down. So it's a little bit lighter to get it up and feel that contraction. But I release that tension and let the bicep take the full brunt of the eccentric contraction. And I don't start that from the beginning. I start that as soon as the bicep starts to fail. When you're lowering, it's not gonna fail. It's getting it up. This hand is pulling maybe 5, 10 pounds, just so that I don't have to stop and lower the weight. And we'll bump this bad boy up as well. Important here, control, control, control. You may feel like you can go heavier, but just slow it down. and the intensity goes up. Just squeeze a couple more out. Intensity's like an 8, 8.5. We gotta take it up. Once that eccentric starts to fall faster and I'm not really controlling it, cut the set. The muscle's done. Let's go up. Still squeeze. Last thing we're gonna do is a finisher. It's gonna be a century set. What that means is I'm gonna do 100 reps in 2 sets. So I'm gonna choose a bar that I haven't, or a grip that I haven't done yet. Easy bar, you know. We're just lucky enough to have these fat grips here. Just gonna throw those on there too. You gotta work with what you got. And then for this tricep, we'll use a rope. If I don't make it to 50, it's still 2 sets. Whatever doesn't get done in the first set carries over to the next set. 50 reps. Uh, 50, go right into the triceps. 50 reps. See, because of those fat grips, forearms are blown up, vascularity comes out. I'm gonna allow myself about a minute, 90 seconds max. I'm gonna go right back to that. Let's get it. Like I say, it ain't nothing but some pain. It's gonna go away. Last 50. Intentional. Every rep. 8, 9. And that is the best damn arm workout you can do. Remember, time under tension, control your eccentrics, and intensity. But it comes down to how far you're willing to push your mind. This is IFBB Pro, Jeremy Dutra, EVL, sponsored athlete. That was the best damn arm workout you'll ever do. Stay tuned to Bodybuilding.com for more workouts. I'll catch you next time.